Imagine a world where your deepest passions fuel your economic success, a world where the skills you love to use, the knowledge you've spent years accumulating, and the unique perspective you bring to your work aren't just appreciated, they're in high demand. A world where technology and global connections allow you to find the perfect customers for your particular talents, no matter where they are. This world is here, and it's called the passion economy. Welcome to CEO's Library, the 1% Bookshelf. I'm your host, and today we're diving into a book that could revolutionize the way you think about work, success, and fulfillment in the 21st century. The Passion Economy, The New Rules for Thriving in the 21st Century, by Adam Davidson, isn't just another business book. It's a roadmap for navigating the new economic landscape that's emerging all around us. You might know Adam Davidson as the co-founder of NPR's Planet Money podcast, or from his work at the New York Times Magazine. But in this book, he's not just reporting on the economy. He's revealing a fundamental shift in how it works, and how we can all benefit from it. So, what exactly is the passion economy? At its core, it's the idea that in today's world, economic success increasingly comes from pursuing our passions and leveraging our unique skills. It's a departure from the old widget economy, where success often meant doing the same thing over and over, competing mainly on price and efficiency. Davidson argues that the forces that once pushed us towards standardization and commoditization, technology and globalization, are now enabling us to specialize and stand out. This shift is creating opportunities for individuals and small businesses to thrive by offering unique products and services that deeply resonate with specific groups of customers. Let's start with a story that perfectly illustrates this shift. Picture a factory floor in New Jersey where workers are crafting pencils. Yes, pencils, perhaps the ultimate commodity product. You might think this factory is a relic, destined to be crushed by cheaper foreign competition. But you'd be wrong. This is the story of General Pencil, a company that's been making pencils for over a century. In the face of overwhelming competition from China, where pencils could be made for a fraction of the cost, General Pencil didn't fold. Instead, they found a new path to success by embracing the principles of the passion economy. Rather than trying to compete on price for standard number 2 pencils, General Pencil zeroed in on a specific market: artists and creative professionals who needed high-quality drawing tools. They focused on creating pencils with unique qualities, specific hardnesses, special graphite blends, even pencils designed for particular drawing techniques. By doing this, General Pencil transformed itself from a commodity producer into a specialty manufacturer, serving passionate customers who cared deeply about the tools they used. They weren't just selling pencils anymore. They were selling the means for artists to express their creativity. This transformation embodies several key principles of the passion economy, which Davidson lays out in 9 rules. Let's explore these rules and see how they're reshaping the path to economic success. Rule number 1, pursue intimacy at scale. This might sound like a contradiction, but it's at the heart of the passion economy. It means combining the personal touch and deep knowledge of a local artisan with the reach and efficiency made possible by modern technology. Consider the story of Lance Chaney, the 4th-generation owner of Braun Brush Company. For decades, Braun Brush made standard cleaning brushes, competing primarily on price. But as cheaper foreign competition flooded the market, Lance realized they needed a new approach. Instead of making generic brushes, Lance started creating highly specialized brushes for very specific needs. He made brushes for cleaning the insides of nuclear reactors, brushes for polishing chocolate molds, even brushes used on Mars rovers. Each brush was the result of intense collaboration with the customer to solve a particular problem. This level of customization and problem solving would have been the norm for a local brush maker in the 19th century. But Lance was able to do it on a global scale, finding niche customers all over the world who needed his unique expertise. That's intimacy at scale, combining deep, specialized knowledge with the ability to reach customers anywhere. This leads us to rule number 2, only create value that can't be easily copied. In the passion economy, your competitive advantage comes from offering something truly unique, whether it's a product, a service, or a particular set of skills and knowledge. For Braun Brush, this meant moving away from standard cleaning brushes that could be easily replicated and focusing on highly specialized brushes that required significant expertise to create. It meant becoming not just a brush manufacturer, but a problem solver for industries with very specific needs. Rule number 3 is crucial. The price you charge should match the value you provide. This is a fundamental shift from the widget economy, where prices were often driven down by competition and efficiency gains. In the passion economy, pricing isn't just about covering your costs and adding a markup. It's about understanding the true value you're providing to your customers and pricing accordingly. This often means charging significantly more than you might initially think is possible. Davidson gives the example of an accountant named Jason Bloomer. Jason had been working in a traditional accounting firm, billing by the hour and competing mainly on price. But he realized that his real value wasn't in routine bookkeeping, it was in providing strategic advice that could transform a business. So Jason completely restructured his practice. He stopped billing by the hour and started charging based on the value he provided. He focused on working with creative professionals and entrepreneurs, offering not just accounting services, but strategic business advice. This shift allowed Jason to work with fewer clients, charge much higher fees, and provide far more value. He was no longer competing with cheap, commoditized accounting services. Instead, he was offering a unique combination of accounting expertise and business strategy that his clients found invaluable. This brings us to rule number 4. Fewer passionate customers are better than a lot of indifferent ones. In the widget economy, success often meant reaching as many customers as possible. In the passion economy, it's about finding the right customers, those who truly value what you offer and are willing to pay a premium for it. Consider the story of Ocho Candy, a small chocolate company in Oakland, California. Ocho doesn't try to compete with mass-market candy bars. Instead, they focus on creating organic, ethically sourced candy bars for customers who care deeply about these qualities. Ocho's customers might be a small fraction of the overall candy market, but they're passionate about what Ocho offers. They're willing to pay more for a product that aligns with their values and tastes. This allows Ocho to thrive in a market dominated by huge multinationals, by focusing on a smaller but more engaged customer base. Rule number 5, passion is a story. In the passion economy, what you're really selling isn't just a product or service. It's a story. It's the story of your passion, your expertise, and the unique value you provide. This is where authenticity becomes crucial. Your story needs to be genuine, rooted in your true passions and experiences. It's not about crafting a marketing narrative. It's about clearly communicating why you do what you do and why it matters. Take Kieran Finch, a clothing company founded by Laura Moffat and Kelly Sanders Moffat. They created Kieran Finch because they struggled to find menswear-inspired clothing that fit their bodies and style. Their company isn't just selling clothes, it's telling a story about identity, style, and the need for more diverse fashion options. This story resonates deeply with their target customers, who often share similar experiences and frustrations. By authentically sharing their own story, Laura and Kelly have created a strong connection with their customers that goes beyond just selling products. Rule number 6. Technology should always support your business, not drive it. This is a crucial distinction in the passion economy. While technology enables many of these new business models, it shouldn't be the core of what you offer. Davidson gives the example of the Amish-owned company Pioneer Equipment. They make horse-drawn farm equipment, which might seem like the antithesis of a technology-driven business. But Pioneer uses modern design software and manufacturing techniques to create their products. They leverage technology to support their core business of creating high-quality, specialized farm equipment for a niche market. The key is that technology serves the passion and expertise at the heart of the business. It's a tool, not the product itself. Rule number 7. Know what business you're in, and it's probably not what you think. This rule is about understanding the true value you provide to your customers, which might be different from what you initially assume. Davidson tells the story of Glen Raven, a textile company that had been making the same products for decades. When faced with competition from cheaper foreign manufacturers, they had to fundamentally rethink their business. They realized that their real value wasn't in producing commodity textiles, but in solving complex problems for their customers. They shifted to creating highly specialized fabrics for specific industries, like a fabric used to make bridges in India. By redefining what business they were really in, Glenn Raven found new paths to success. Rule number 8. Never be in the commodity business, even if you sell what other people consider a commodity. This rule encapsulates much of what the passion economy is about. Finding ways to differentiate yourself and provide unique value, even in seemingly standardized industries. We saw this with General Pencil, turning a commodity product into a specialized tool for artists. Another example is Morgenstern's Finest Ice Cream in New York City. In a city full of ice cream shops, owner Nicholas Morgenstern has created a unique niche by focusing on perfecting classic flavors and creating unusual new ones. He's turned what could be a commodity product into a unique experience that customers seek out. The final rule, number 9, is about creating happiness in the workplace. Davidson argues that in the passion economy, having engaged, motivated employees is crucial for success. He explores this through the story of Humu, a company started by former Google executives. Humu uses data science and behavioral psychology to help companies create better work environments. Their research shows that when employees feel a sense of purpose, autonomy, and belonging at work, they're not only happier, but also more productive. This rule recognizes that in the passion economy, success isn't just about what you sell, but how you operate as a company. Creating a positive work environment becomes a competitive advantage, allowing you to attract and retain talented employees who share your passion. So, how can you apply these principles in your own life and work? It starts with self-reflection. What are your unique passions and skills? What do you love doing that others might find difficult or tedious? These could be clues to your niche in the passion economy. Next, think about who would most value these skills and passions. Remember, you're not trying to appeal to everyone. You're looking for those passionate customers who will truly appreciate what you offer. Then, consider how you can use technology and global connections to reach these customers wherever they might be. Can you use online platforms to showcase your work? Can you leverage social media to tell your story and connect with your audience? Finally, be prepared to continuously adapt and learn. The passion economy is dynamic, with new opportunities emerging as technology and customer preferences evolve. Stay curious, keep refining your skills, and always be open to new ways of providing value to your customers. As we wrap up, let's reflect on the bigger picture of what the passion economy represents. It's not just a set of business strategies, it's a fundamental shift in how we think about work, success, and fulfillment. In the widget economy, success often meant conforming to standardized roles and suppressing our individual quirks and passions. The passion economy flips this on its head. It says that our unique qualities, the very things that make us different, can be the source of our greatest economic value. This is a profoundly optimistic vision. It suggests that we don't have to choose between doing what we love and making a good living. It tells us that there's room in the economy for all kinds of talents and interests, not just those that fit neatly into traditional job categories. Of course, transitioning to this new model isn't always easy. It requires courage to step off the beaten path, to trust in your passions and abilities. It demands creativity in finding your niche and connecting with your audience. And it takes perseverance to weather the ups and downs of forging your own path. But for those who embrace it, the passion economy offers the possibility of a more fulfilling, authentic way of working and living. It's a world where our work can be an expression of who we are, not just something we do to pay the bills. As Adam Davidson shows us in The Passion Economy, this new world is already here. The question is, how will you make your place in it? Remember, the full transcript of this episode and accompanying visualizations are available at ceoslibrary.com. And if you want to dive deeper into these ideas, you can find a link to Purchase the Passion Economy by Adam Davidson in the episode description. Thank you for listening to CEO's Library, the 1% Bookshelf. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep pursuing your passions. Who knows? Your unique combination of skills and interests might just be the foundation of your success in the passion economy.